want to succeed because I want to do it for my parents, but not just my parents. The main reason is for myself, and nobody's going to help me unless I take my first step to do what I need to do.
The thing that the hardships had taught me is that I had to find myself in painful situations, in darkest time. You have to be the star that shines after the storm, so you gotta find yourself and you will find the right path.
Winning this award means a lot to me because it's opening a new door for me to easily reach my educational goals, because I really want to go to college and get an education in order to be the greatest neurologist in this world. Why not?
I think people with more resources should help people that lack with resources, because they are the ones that have the power right now, and they should share that power in order for everyone to have equity. And I think that with the similar opportunities, everyone can succeed differently and be successful, and also they can share that knowledge of being successful or having those kind of resources so other people can be successful.
So what drives me to succeed is my family. I've seen my grandmother and my mother too many times struggle and brought down to tears. They've really been through a lot, and I'm tired of seeing them struggle. So I feel it's my responsibility to sacrifice my time and effort to better their lives and prove to them that their sacrifices and struggles were worth it.
My biggest role model is my parents, because for example, my dad, he went to the United States to earn money and send it back to our country to give us a better life. He sacrificed himself and willing to leave our family and to go to the United States to give us more opportunities and less challenge.
I take care of my brothers because I don't live with my parents, and they are underage and they actually need somebody to tell them what's good, what's bad. We need somebody to be our leader, and I'm the oldest one, so I gotta do that because my parents are not there.
I look at my sister with respect. I feel proud of my sister because she's the person who is helping me without mother, and she's like my mother. She's the person who is always worried about me and who takes care of me.
I see my mom like a soldier because she's always working hard for the people that she wants to protect. I see her like the person I want to be too, working to help my family too, because she never forget about her family.
My desire to succeed came from the hardship that I faced. When I was in Sudan and in Kenya, I didn't have the opportunity to go to school and get education. But when I came here, I have full opportunities to go to school, get education. So I'm pushing towards success because I'm looking for other people that does not have the opportunity.
They had this image of me being lazy, right? Because I was in Mexico, I was lazy all day. And I came here and they still think I have this image. But I know more myself, so I actually am not that person I used to be before. And that award, it really shows that I'm not that lazy Javier anymore. I'm now the hardworking Javier.
My greatest strength is that I'm very determined. For example, 3 years ago, I didn't know how to speak English, and I have downloaded many apps to learn English. And also at school, I learn English as much as possible, so now I'm able to speak English.
Leadership is bringing positive change to society and inspiring people without having to change your true self.
For me, I play football, and the way I demonstrate leadership is not only pushing myself to be better, but pushing my teammates to be the best that they can be.
Leadership means to me being respectful, because you have to respect every person if you want to be respected.
A good leader is someone who inspires others to be better every time because they lead by example.
And personally, I think the most hardships that I have been through is being rejected by my own parents, because we are in a country where you have to be under control of your parents, but when they give you their backs, that's really hard to go through it. I think that those type of circumstances make you find yourself. So if you're able to go through it, I think you will be able to go through anything that life will brings you.
The hardest part was when my mom left me, because she sent me to El Salvador and she tried to come back here and work because my dad wasn't supporting me. So she was trying to work, but she got arrested, and then
She tried to came back to this country and she got arrested. She's been in the jail right now like 7 years. When I was a child, my father sold drugs and the police came for my father.
I hated when my dad wasn't there because I wanted her support or help.
What I learned about my parents is that I don't want to do the bad way. That's why I'm in the good way and trying hard in school.
I'm trying to have a good future, fight for my future, and be professional, and get my own money, and never do bad stuff to get money and be out of jail like my parents.
So an obstacle I've had to overcome was being arrested at a really young age, you know. That really took a hard toll on not only me, but my family. And that was probably the worst part of it. You know, me and my friends were just being some really foolish kids, and one thing led to another, and we took the wrong turn, and next thing you know, I'm at the back of a police car at like 14 years old. My mom, she was looking at me, and she started crying, and that really broke me down, because I hate to see like tears fall from my mother's eyes, especially tears that I've caused. So moving on from that, you know, I really dedicated myself to bettering my family and myself, because after that, I didn't want to see like no tears come from my mom.
One of my aunts called me from El Salvador and told me that my dad was killed. And all my hopes were down. I had more problems in school because I was like always crying. And one girl started saying that I was like maybe pregnant. That why I was crying all the time. And I feel more bad because I think you don't have to judge other people if you don't know their problems. One thing that pushed me to keep going forward was all the advice that my mom gave me. Don't think like be like them, be better.
Winning this award will make my parents feel proud. That's my goal. They have worked over more than 10 years every day for 12 hours. I feel like I need to do something for them.
Winning this award would mean everything to me, because that means that I get to go to college, and that's something, you know, I really want to do, so I can, you know, get a degree and be able to help the community.
This award means for me my first steps to be at college, my first help, because actually nobody's helping me. Maybe I will not have this opportunity after.
When I got the award, I feel happy because I feel that people appreciate all the hard work that I did, and also my parents feel very happy for the achievement that I have in my life.
When I heard that I won the award, I was hella happy. And then, you know, I told my teacher, and she just gave me a giant hug, and she was like, "Marvin, you deserve it." And I was like, wow, like I really felt special, especially to know that like hundreds of students in the San Francisco Unified School District applied and they chose me. Like, I felt pretty special.
Going to college means for me that I have achieved my dreams and my parents' dreams too, because my parents have gone through a lot of things in Mexico and they don't want us to go through that thing too. So they're pushing us to go to college so we can have a better future and succeed even more.
After college, I want to be engineering because I want to create apps that helps people and that helps the world to be better.
The things that I want to do in college is get accepted to medical school, and the reason why I want to get accepted to medical school is because of my dad. He have heart problems, and I got inspired by him to help people like him.
I want to become an immigration lawyer and finish college to help all those immigrants like me that are trying to improve their life, because I know that an immigrant do not come here because they just want it. They come here because they need it and they want something better for their life and their families.
The best advice that I could give is to be who you are. No matter what other people think about you, don't let that thinking get in your mind.
I would tell them to, never give up and to have hope, because sometimes you just feel like you can't go anymore, but there will always be something inside you that will tell you just keep going, and that's something that you really have to listen to. Listen to your gut and just do what you want to do.
Just keep your head up and just keep working, because at the end of the day, hard work eventually gets recognized, and it does pay off. Stay positive and recognize the blessings that you do have, rather than looking at what you don't have.
So the advice that I would give anyone who's going through challenges in their lives is that you should never, never, never give up, and don't listen to people who spread negative things about you. Do not listen to them, because they don't know your worth. Another advice that I would give you is to not change yourself, because we're all unique. There's no norms in society. There's no one kind of a person that you can be to succeed in life. Anyone can succeed, and just by being you is an amazing thing. You should never, never change your personality for anyone or anything. Just inspire people by being yourself.